It's great to come to ImmunoBridge, Melanoma Bridge to talk about new developments. But bispecifics are a goal that we've been looking at for an extended period of time. They give us the ability to deliver combinatorial checkpoint inhibition, combinatorial targeted therapies with less toxicity. Because of the delivery mechanism, the proximity to activated T cells, and the lack of effect distant can decrease toxicity and increase efficacy. One of the major tenets of Bridge is optimizing checkpoint inhibition, and bispecifics like that, bispecific antibodies that have been fixed in their Fc receptor to have a longer duration or to have a greater ADCC are important here. What we've really been come up against is the individual dosing of checkpoint inhibitors has significant toxicity that limits the efficacy of combinatorial therapy. And a bispecific antibody construct can avoid that. Again, the second part of bispecifics are T cell receptor, CD3 bispecifics that target tumor-specific antigens. And there's a huge movement there, not just in liquid tumors, but in solid tumors. And that's come forth with the presentation at ESMO of the PRAME ImmTAC. And we've shown responses in solid tumors that are immune inactive, ovarian and other solid tumors. It's shown a tolerability, which is important, where we were afraid of cytokine release syndrome, and we've seen very low incidence of that, and the ability to bring an influx of T cells into the tumor. So really what we are doing here is modifying the building blocks in immunotherapy, having blocks that are more efficacious, less toxic, and then you can take those two blocks together and do combinations of bispecific antibody, like I talked about, targeting two HER2 constructs with a PD-1 CTLA-4 construct and not having significant toxicity, having high efficacy, or bringing one of these ImmTACs in to bring in T cells and then sort of like a prime and then boosting with checkpoint inhibition. And so it's take your choice. And really, as I've been coming to Bridge, we've begun very rudimentary associations, and then every year what we've done is build upon that. And now we have trials that not only bring in ImmTACs and bispecifics, but ImmTAC combo, chemo with bispecific combo, and checkpoint and ImmTAC combinations, decreasing toxicity, increasing efficacy, and as was asked of me there, finding an endpoint, not continuous dosing, but improving your efficacy first line, and leading to possibly a shorter time for treatment, decreased toxicity, greater efficacy.